Townhall, Distaggio here, and we are back at it. A couple of videos in one day today, just because I can, why not? And basically where we're at here is I got 2 builders free, Townhall just hit level 10, and I believe I brought my second gold vault there to level 11. We eventually do want to get these mana vaults up as well, and we will do that at some point here too. But what I do want to mention and what we do want to do next is definitely bring this vault, or this town hall, up from level 10 to level 11. That's going to be important. We are going to continue to make a run all the way up to town hall level 14. 13 really helps because we'll get our 4th tower, and I know I've been talking smack about towers for like 8 videos now, but however we are going to make a run for some towers here eventually, so that's okay. 64, how do I have 64 chats? That's not even possible. That's a glitch. That's funny. No one can contact me on this account, hence why I play this account so much. I like to avoid people as much as possible. That is why Dirty Distaggio lives in the woods. And let's go take a look, and look like Ares Fervor has completed its research there too. But that gold there, I didn't decide to take my research up on Ares Fervor because I want to get this gold, or this town hall, started here first. Also, one thing is, I believe my Centaurs level 2 are done. That's also a pretty high priority, and I definitely want to get that started here soon as well. So those are the 3 things we need to work on. We want to level up Ares Fervor, and we want to bring our Centaurs to level 3, and we also want to bring our town hall up to level 10. But as you can see, I don't quite have enough gold. I do have 500,000 max capacity here now that that vault upgraded, and so that's why we want to continue to raise the vaults. However, when that town hall upgraded, and if you just go to your town hall and click info, you can see here now that I have the ability to build up to 3 vaults. So why I've been holding off on my builders for a while? Well, I wanted to create this video and just obviously show you that, hey, I do care about resources. I care about these resources, the vaults. Oh, where do I want to protect them? I want to protect them, but I can't. So I'm just going to pop these suckers over there on the left and get them going. And that's going to help me. This is going to help me increase my max capacity in terms of gold and mana. You can see my 500 just went up to 530 right there. So that's because this was just built, and now my builder's free, so I'm going to keep those going. I'm going to level this guy up now, and you can see my gold and my mana are going to come up, my max capacity anyways. Obviously my gold and mana aren't going to come up. We need to actually do something for that to occur. And again, I always, normally when I log off, I hire up all my troops, but it looks like I was slacking that day. But again, really quite a number of different bases work for Here Be Monsters. Here Be Monsters is good to run because, of course, it gives you experience, and it also gives you shards. And if you go to your Heroes Altar, you can see your number of shards by clicking Higher with Shards. You can see I have 517. What am I saving shards for? Well, the hero that I want next is going to be Thunder God, who costs 2,200. So I'm about 25, not even, close to 25% there, and that's what I'll save those for. In terms of my other heroes, let's go take a look. So Druid has 3 of 9. That's fine. Succubus has 2 of 9. That's fine. Paladin has 2 of 9. That's fine. That's more than fine. It looks like Cyclops here is 2 of 9 with a little bit more to go to get 3 of 9. And then Engineer is only 2 of 9. Engineer is really the key component of our team, and in fact it should be the key component of your team too, regardless of the heroes you have, unless you have 5 legendaries. If you don't ever have 5 legendaries, you have 4 or less, like I do, Engineer should always be on your hero's altar. It should be Engineer or Marksman, but I prefer Engineer because his grenade that he tosses out hits all of the troops, all of them. It's the only hero, well, except for Cyclops and Panda, their burst damage effect hits all the troops too. But Engineer's is range, so he's really the only range that can impact all the troops around him. And so that is why we're gonna keep going up on this guy. Now I'm hesitant to consume these 3 heroes right here, because that assassin right there has Flame Guard 4 or 5. And this assassin would be really good in the arena. And I'm actually thinking, I don't know about Cyclops anymore. I don't know if I should have been leveling him simply because I have such a really good skill, I should say talent, on Assassin. Executioner also has War God 3 of 5, so that's a lot of burst damage. And then my Marksman has Heavy Blow 3 of 5. Normally I consume these 3, but one thing to know is heroes that have that are level 1 do not contribute any might. One other thing I want to show you too is castle-clash.wikia.com. This is a site I constantly go to. This is the best resource on the internet in terms of just buildings and heroes and information about the game. And what I come to really frequently is the Townhall page under buildings, and because it tells you at each level what you get. So I just, if you look at Gold Mana Vault column, which is right here, I'll just keep my cursor on it and scroll down. You can see I just hit level 10, so that's where I got my 3rd vault. Now in terms of towers, watchtowers, let's see here. Right now I can build up to 3. When do I get my 4th? That's going to be at level 13. That's why our first goal is to bring our Town Hall to level 13 so that we can get that 4th tower. We want that 4th tower for when we start doing Here Be Monsters B. We're going to need that 4th tower. We're going to need actually level 10 plus towers. We're going to need arrow towers up to level 4, which is like a level 14 tower, if you will. And so that's kind of our goal. And so what I'll do right now is I'm going to give you my turn order. So when I log into the game, what do I do? In what order? And so first off, I always come to the arena first. Now a lot of people have mentioned honor badges. Oh, dirty Distaggio, man, I need some honor badges. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, there's not much you can do except for farm honor badges. So the best way to do that solo is to go into your arena. Always target the lowest one. And by the way, in terms of your arena defense, I have Marksman. Now of course you can see right here my Marksman is level 1. I want to constantly lose. Anytime anyone challenges me, I want to intentionally lose because I want my rank to be really low so that when I come to do 5 arenas, I want to win all 5. So I'm going to go ahead and challenge the lowest level 1 right here. And what I always do is I put all my heroes at the front of the blue dot, and then I hit start. And how you place your orders, geographically speaking, on the blue circle there of shiny bling 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 is that's important because that's how they'll start their walk. And normally I actually put Succubus at the back, but this one I just knew. I knew Kyvie 11111. That's a lot of ones, man. I just knew that yeah, they were gonna go down. No, I didn't know that. I got lucky. So yeah, my normal is, again, we're gonna go to the lowest level. We're gonna go to battle them again. We're gonna put Succubus at the back. That's because I for sure want her to get to the crystal, even if there's interference in the way. Paladin comes up first to tank. Druid in the middle, and then my ranged people right in front of Succubus. Okay. I shouldn't say ranged people, I should say my area of effect damage people, so Engineer and Cyclops, that is. Succubus walks a little bit faster because she's been ranked up, upgraded more than anyone else. Her and Druid. But of course Druid naturally walks a little slower. So as you can see, all my dudes get there, and that crystal went down pretty fast because, again, they didn't really have a defense, which you can't blame them. Why would they want one? And again, I'm going to start to eventually, on my 5th turn, I'll probably start to hit some interference, right? Some people with accounts that don't actually suck. So again, that's my order. I always tank in front, my ranged in between, Succubus in the back, because I do want Succubus to live. You can see this player has Snowzilla. That's got some good damage per second. And then, but I mean, look at these sprinting Triton. I wouldn't recommend leveling Triton. That is not a good hero, guys. The proc on that is to reduce healing. Well, how much healing does this crystal do? I would say that the crystal does just about 0 healing, but it's so situational of a hero that it's just not ever going to be a good hero. It looks kind of strange and cool in a dirty Distaggio, dirty type of way, but other than that, that's about it. Now you can see I almost beat me, but I have Succubus, so... Succubus really helps in the arena, and so does Ninja. I had read one person's comment that they had a Ninja, one legendary, and it happened to be Ninja, and it's like, oh man, I got Ninja. What do I do? I was Ninja good? Is Ninja bad? Well, every hero, every legendary is good, by the way. So if you have a legendary, that is fine. That's good. And you just got to use Ninja how Ninja's meant to be used. Ninja's good in the arena, so it really helps if you also have Assassin, like this player did. Now this guy also has the Reaper, but... And you know, you can see they got Angel going there. I got the benefit here, too. I just have the benefit because I have Druid. That's really the reason I'm winning this. If they had Druid in addition to their other heroes, then this would have been a different arena match. It's just Angel can't quite keep up to the damage anyone's doing against Herner's team here. So yeah, my guys make it through again. Credit that to Druid, and you also probably saw Engineer tossing the old Engineer grenade down. Okay, it's supposed to be a rocket, but whatever, man. It's an engineer. He's throwing a grenade. Deal with it. So let's take on this guy. Another thing too is you always see this one icon right here. You see one hero icon. That is simply the highest level hero on their team. So you can also selectively be opportunistic here. Do I want their highest level hero to be Spirit Mage? Do I want to take on... No. Even if Spirit Mage was where Druid is right here. So what you want to do, I'm going to go at the middle guy here, simply because I don't really feel like dealing with Druid or Spirit Mage at the moment. Now they could still have Druid or Spirit Mage on their team, right? That could be possible. They're just going to be lower. I just know for sure that the highest level hero is Executioner. Now wouldn't it be funny if I run this combat and they have Druid and Spirit Mage? I would fall over dead. Seriously. So let's see what they got. No, they don't really have much. Let's zoom in here. I know I need to zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see better. They got Assassin, Executioner, Serpent Queen, no good. Serpent Queen is no good, guys. Engineer and Marksman. Yeah, just consume your Spirit Queen right now. I don't care if it's level 100. It's no good. It's no good in any possible way, in any scenario. Triton, I could actually find a use for Triton. Whereas if you're going up against like an arena team with Angel and Druid, and for some reason you want to beat them, well, yeah, you could sub in your Triton. See, you can think of one way that Triton's good. Of course, Triton's terrible, but at least you can think of a way it's good. But Serpent Queen, you can never think of a way that Serpent Queen is good. Honestly, Serpent Queen is never good. She is kind of nice looking, though, in that regard. So she's really only good for one thing outside of the game. Okay, so we did all of our arena chances, and I think, did we win everyone? So that's going to be 40 per win, 40 honor badges per win. And you can see I'm stuck on honor badges too, guys. It's not like even though I started with a lot, I'm still stuck on them. So you can see my shiny stars here. I got Paladin, Cyclops, and Engineer there, shining at me. So that's one thing. So that's the first thing I do. And the second thing I do then is I buy magic and go into dungeons. I'm just going to do one dungeon. That's it. Keep this kind of a nice condensed video. Now normally I grab Ari's Fervor, right? Ari's Fervor in Restoration. But here I just snuck up and grabbed a Guardian Angel. And the reason why is because I don't have a lot of troops. Do you see my army camps here? They're not full. If you go to info, you can see I only have 6 troops in there. 18 out of 30. Ari's Fervor obviously works best when you got all your camps full, and I don't. So the next best spell, and spell part of the Dirty Trinity, which is 3 spells, that are always awesome: Guardian Angel, Ari's Fervor, and Restoration. Low level, those are the 3 best spells to always have. So once I get my Relic Hall up to level 11 and I open up this 3rd spell slot, it'll be Ari's Fervor, Guardian Angel, Restoration, which I call the Dirty Trinity. And so I'm going to grab Guardian Angel just because it increases your survivability. And now we're going to go into the dungeon, and let's just see where we're at. Dungeon 2. Dungeon 2. And so I'm just going to drop in all my heroes here. There's not a whole lot of strategy when you're doing dungeons at this low level, so might as well just keep it simple and just do a drop. Oh, Cyclops, why does he do this? You know, one thing I've noticed too about Engineer is that Engineer very frequently walks with Druid. Now it looks like Cyclops is walking with Druid here too, which is good. I'm just going to try to keep that guy alive. These guys I know they'll stay alive. Paladin and Succubus have tons of hit points, so even though they're half health right here, I am a little bit more concerned about Cyclops, and so that's why Cyclops got the restoration there. And I honestly, because Druid was walking with Cyclops, probably didn't need that, but I just don't want to lose any heroes right now. Because I'm going to do, that was a pretty quick dungeon, so let's just do one more. I'm in dungeon 2, and these are going to start to get hard at the end of dungeon 2. It's going to get a little trickier, but we're going to keep going at it anyways. Now you can see here, dungeon 2, all their heroes, let's just start talking strategy a little bit here. All their heroes are over here, so you can think, what would you rather do? Do you want to bring all your heroes in right now and just get all the heroes over with? Well, yeah, you could do that because we happen to have Guardian Angel up. Another thing, too, is you can draw their troops out. Like, let's say, so I got Hunter's troops here. If I just drop my Centaurs as far back as possible, I'm going to draw his troops out, but not his heroes. See that? Now I can drop everyone in. I'm going to drop all my heroes right here, and then I can just Guardian Angel them. They all get the shield, except looks like Succubus missed it. I fail. But you know what? If there's any hero of my team that's okay to miss it, it's probably going to be Succubus because of the hit points, or Paladin. And she just clears stuff pretty quickly, and so she's split off the pack, but at least she does have a couple Centaurs with her, so these guys will do just fine. Druids, of course, with the main team, and so all of these heroes are going to be fine, and this was an easy dungeon. So just a little mini strategy there, using your Centaurs to draw out the troops and not aggro all of the heroes was the way to beat that one, but honestly I could have just dropped all my heroes anywhere and won this one as well, but it's always good to start being more strategic as you're going through dungeons, because you are going to need a lot of strategy as you progress through dungeons. So that was a fun one. That wasn't too bad. And I think, so normally I would do all the dungeons, and then I would go and do raiding. So let's do one quick raid. And now we're going to be equal might here, so whoever I face is going to be someone equal in might to me. Oh, people. Guys, do you know why this player is equal in might to me? Look at their heroes. First off, they're level like 20s. The reason why they're equal in might to me is a couple of reasons. Well, number one, they have this arrow tower. This means it's at least a level 10 tower that has been upgraded to an arrow tower by spending 140,000 gold. Same thing with the cannon. All of these mana mills and gold mines are also max, or have been raised pretty high, level 10, 11, 12-ish. They also researched a bunch of different troops. You can tell because there's centaurs and there's dirty birds, griffins. So they've come down this line. They've come down a couple different lines in terms of the troops they're researching. Anytime you research a troop, what happens is your might goes up. When you unlock a new troop or a new level, your might goes up. And actually, we'll just let this run in the background. If you come back to this Wikia page, right here, and you go up to, I forget where it's located, but I think it's under Resources Might. Yes, under Resources Might, training troops. Upgrading Guardian to level 4 gives 32. Upgrading Trance to level 4 gives 37. Okay, that's not very complete, is it? Hey, how's our thing doing? Look at that. I don't even have to look at that one. That one's easy. Let's go to troops. Maybe it talks about it here. And you can see all the troop lines and everything. Oh, it doesn't really tell you, does it? Well, what if I click on Pyromancer? Maybe that'll tell me. There's a spreadsheet that shows that. Here we go, might increase. So as you take your Pyromancers to from level 1 to level 4, you get all this might here. So there's 40, 80, so 12, so 112, 112 might. And then of course they also went Griffins. You saw the level 1 Griffin. And I don't think level 1 gives you anything, but as they progress through that, you get a lot of might. And if you were to do the same on all the other lines, you would see the similar here. So you can see hunters. As I take hunters up, as I went from 1 to 5, my might was increasing each time. The same thing there. So they have a bunch of might tied to researching various troops. Hey, Beast Feast, what's that? 5 million mana. Ha! We've gotten 5 million gold and almost 6 million gold now. And 5 million total mana, so look at that. Not a little bad account we got going on here. Oh, look at this. What do you do when your gems hit 150? Instantaneously, higher with gems. Purple! Oh, I was just ripping on Triton. Come on, Lord. Don't do this to me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that such mean words about Triton. Please, please don't give me Triton anymore. Hey, at least he self-destructs. That's about all. You know what? The best thing about this hero right here that I just rolled is the fact that he kills himself and explodes into a ball of flaming doom damage. That's the only good thing about Triton right here. Nothing else matters on this screen except the fact that when he dies, he happens to kill other people. His most beneficial quality of life is that upon his death, which is fortunate for me whenever this Triton dies, he happens to maybe then kill people because he simply cannot kill people in any other way unless he self-destructs. So I'm being so mean, aren't I? I know, but let's gonna go consume that Triton because he's just ugly and makes me mad. So we just did that, and then you would end the day with Here Be Monsters. I'm gonna high speed this video after I start it, and let's just see how we go. You know, last time I ran this, we got stuff stuck on the Townhall, and it was a Marauder, like the weakest ordinary in terms of attack rate. I got them stuck because I had the Townhall up here, up like north of the Centaur camp. Oh, and by the way, I would have raided until all my troops and heroes were dead. It didn't matter if I even had like one hero left, like Druid. I would just keep going and going until they all died, because Here Be Monsters, running 4 Here Be Monsters A is going to wipe all your heroes anyways and have them reviving. So you might as well just raid. It's just to save time. I wasn't going to raid. Like, I can probably raid a dozen in a row before I lose all my troops and all my heroes. So I get about 12 to 15,000 experience in probably about 30 minutes. So level pretty fast. And then you can see my druids at level 66, Succubus is at 65, and all my other heroes are stuck on HB. So wave A1 and A2 seem to be okay. They couldn't even quite get past the Centaurs. Again, I have Centaurs level 2. They do keep getting better and better, and they don't obviously do a lot of damage, right? If you were to compare them to Griffins, but their survivability is very, very high. Look at this. Just the Centaurs alone beat wave A3. So that's good. I feel that too. That, you know, when you start doing Here Be Monsters B, and I have various accounts that I've researched in various variety of different ways, I found that it's just easier to beat Here Be Monster B with Centaurs. But if you guys research Griffins and the one mistake you can make is researching both lines. So if you've already started on Griffins, go Griffins. Because Griffin level 5 are really, really good. I still use Griffin level 5 in dungeons. It helped me get through dungeon 7 on my main Godfuzzy account. So, you know, don't be in despair if you research Griffins. Griffins are fine. Alright. If I got stuck on that Marauder again, I myself would have self-destructed. Oh, Marauder. Hey. He had Hill Giant at least to help him, so. I leveled up a Hill Giant once to 80. I ended up consuming him, but... yeah, I don't like him. Alchemist is pretty good too for ordinary. Like if you don't get Assassin, Ninja, or... well, just say Assassin or Ninja, and you need a good single target, ordinary, I'd say Alchemist would be the one I'd pick, and I actually do have a level 80, 60 or 80 Alchemist as well. So he's not bad. Survivability is pretty low, worse than Assassin though, so yeah. So obviously all the troops are going to come into the middle here, and this will be done. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I covered a lot of things today. It'll probably be a long video, but as always, keep it dirty and dirty up.